Some easy DIYs.
Easy DIYs.
To dress up your coffee table, your bookshelves, your mantle for the holidays.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, what do you want to start with?
Oh, I'm going to start over here. Now, this is a great sort of decorating tip for everyone. If you've got sort of a favorite color in a rug or a piece of artwork, I always tell clients, let's bring that color out. So what I did is I got clear vases, and all the same vases, I got them all from the secondhand store. I looked for vases with the same shape.
Yes.
So there's some commonality. And I just spray painted this nice blue, and it can help pick out the same blue that maybe is in your artwork or your rug. So it's an easy decorating tip and can also put on your coffee table and give it some personality.
Very nice. And that was easy to spray paint?
Easy to spray paint.
In and out?
Like one coat.
Oh, that's good.
One coat and done.
Okay,
Now
great.
this next piece is what I like to call sort of my gallery piece. And now I must say, I come to the show a lot and I bring birch. I don't live on a birch farm. I don't have lots of trees, but I did a little bit of research, and you can actually get birch logs and pieces at grocery stores and some floral shops, especially around the holidays. So you can still do these projects.
It's better if it's in your backyard, but you can go buy it.
You can still go buy it.
Yeah.
So this one, I kind of wanted to make sort of a gallery piece, to sort of give it sort of more, value and make it look important. So, you know, you put it on a pedestal and people think it's expensive.
They're like, that must have been $1 million.
Exactly. So what I did is I just took a block of wood and some dowels, and I screwed some holes in it, and then I glued it all together.
That's it.
And you could do, very easy. And this is a great project that you can also do with a plate. Like if you have a plate that you really like, use some glue on the back and you put it on a little dowel or a peg.
Nice.
Same way to decorate.
You can also do it with grade 3 art.
Grade 3 art, yes, and make it look special.
Make it look very important.
Very important.
I like that.
And this is another way you can bring in some color into, your coffee table or what have you, is making coasters.
Yes.
So these are cork pieces that you can buy in a tile, and then you can even get them at the dollar store. And I cut them into 4-inch by 4-inch squares. And then I got some paint and I put it in a container that's slightly bigger than the 4 inches. And then what I simply did is I dipped them. And I sort of dipped it like on an angle.
Yeah.
And you can see I've done a few here, and I dipped them also in blue and in yellow.
Cool.
And I just sort of like let them drip dry.
Yeah.
And another great way to dress up your coffee table.
And it doesn't matter if this is, a straight angle.
No.
You want it to be a little bit different.
Mixed
and if
up.
you use the same colors, you have a whole set.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Exactly. Really easy to do.
I like that.
Now, it's funny that Kimberly's on the show, because many years ago, I heard her speak somewhere, and she said she would go to like flea markets and farm sales and buy all the leather books she would find.
Right.
Regardless of what was inside, because she would use it to style her places.
Yeah.
So when I would go and look for leather books, I would never find them, because she would buy them all up. So I was like, I'm going to make my own. Yes. So you can make these books, now not with leather, but with vinyl that looks like leather.
Right.
Really inexpensive and easy to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a piece of vinyl. And it's going to look, you get a brown piece that looks sort of like leather, and you're going to cut it into a rectangular shape. And the width of it is going to be the height of your book. And you're going to lay it out flat. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your book and you're going to put it in the center.
Okay.
And you're going to drop it down. And you're going to have the seam sit as flat as possible.
Yeah.
And you're going to see that I've left about sort of 3 inches on the side. You're going to put some double-sided taping here.
Right.
And then you're going to fold over and make it nice and tight. Now, the trick to this is doing it and making it really nice and tight and snug. And you're going to fold over again, and then you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And that's how you're going to get it nice and fitted.
And
now,
then look at how smart you look. Your library.
Exactly. Now, covering books, people are like, you know what, they're books, they need to be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not a librarian.
Yeah.
That's not for me. These are just to make things look pretty.
Got it.
Okay? So if you're not into covering books, this is not your project.
Right.
But now this project I really like. This one, you only need to do one thing.
Okay.
Okay. So you can get these nice candles in a store. They also come with nice lids.
Yeah.
Okay. What I like to do is I actually like to drill a hole through the center of the lid and put a nice piece of hardware, because then when you're done with the candle, you'll have a nice little box.
Oh,
Look at
that's
those.
nice.
And these are just little hardware pieces with one screw.
Totally, you can reuse that.
Yeah, a great gift idea.
Lovely.
Now the next one I wanted to have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
So what I did is I went into the toy bin and got some plastic toys. So this is a little horse, and I got a block of wood, which I drilled a little hole in it, and I used a piece of a dowel, and I put them all together. And then you've got this sort of raised horse, sort of a flying horse.
Okay, you've got your own little art piece going on.
And then what I actually did is I spray painted them. So I made them gold with
so
black
much
bases.
nicer.
Aren't these pretty?
You can have a little collection.
Exactly. Now, this is a great way to dress up a coffee table. Something fun, whimsy, unexpected.
Yes, and then think about what stores might charge for this.
Yes, exactly.
Seriously,
yes,
right?
or a designer will charge to put it on your table.
That's right.
There you go.
Uh-oh, she didn't want to hear that.
She wants to take my
Not that we were
books.
saying anything
She's gonna
disparaging
take my
about
books.
designers.
Leather books.
There's
Yeah,
your books.
they're gone.
Let's go to